There are 3 types of angles. What's the first one, Nathan?
A right angle.
A right angle, okay.
No.
Okay, so a right angle is going to be always 90 degrees. It's always, guys, please raise your hand. Stop shouting out. Always 90 degrees. Please write this in your notebook, and then we're going to show you how to measure it. What's up, Logan?
Is that why it's folded on this?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Memphis?
The second one did up 2 singles.
Okay, we're doing one at a time, honey, okay? I want you to put your protractor like this. Make sure that you can see the numbers correctly and not that they're backwards. Okay? Make sure you can see the numbers correctly. Okay, touch your brain when your protractor's like this and you have right angle equals 90 degrees written down. Okay, you see how there's this little dot here, down here? Go ahead and circle that in like that. Did you see how there's 90 here? Go ahead and circle that like that. Now take your pencil and come right down here and draw a line all the way to your end of your protractor. Once you have your 2 dots in your line, go ahead and take your protractor off, flip it around, use it as a tool because what we want to do is line up these dots and bring it all the way down to your line. So it should look something like that. Okay, make sure to make this an arrow and this an arrow. I'm going to label this A because that's point A. This is point B and this is point C. What makes this a right angle is because you can draw a perfect square like that. And it's always going to be exactly 90 degrees. the name of this angle would be ABC. ABC. Because it has 3 points on it that are named or labeled A, B, C. Okay. What would the measure of this angle be? If we were to draw an angle like that, what would this be?
A left angle.
Right?
What did you say, Memphis?
Right?
Okay, why would it be? You're correct. Why? Do you know why?
Because it comes down and it goes other, and you can make a square.
Yeah, you can make a square, and this whole thing, guys, do you remember what a whole circle was worth? 360 degrees is this whole circle. What's half a circle?
180.
180. So this part and this part would be 180. This part over here is 90. What's 90 plus 90? 180, yeah. Yep. And right angle means that it's just 90 degrees. So it could be this way or this way. There's no such thing as a left angle. It just refers to it being 90 degrees, okay? Logan?
Can't you make it 360 if you draw the top line down further?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Is there such a thing called a left angle?
Nope.
She just said that.
Okay. What's a second angle that you guys have learned about in iReady? Memphis.
Obtuse.
Obtuse angle. So our second one is obtuse angle. Where's my picture?
Is it obtuse where it closes?
Obtuse angle means something that is greater than 90 degrees.
The one that less than 180. No, it's not. Guys, less than is less than, no, not less than 90, less than 90. Between 90 and 180.
So we're going to use our protractor to measure 130 degrees. What's wrong with my protractor?
Upside down.
Upside down.
No, if it's upside down, you want to measure wrong?
Nope, I'll explain. That's a good question though. Okay, so go ahead and put your protractor like this. Put your dot in the middle. And now we need to find 130. And what I want you to do is find the 130 that is on this side first. I'll show you guys that side that way first, and then we'll do something different for you to understand the other way. So put a dot right under 130 right there. So you have two dots. You have your dot, boom, right there in the middle, and that dot there. Okay. Bring your protractor up to meet this dot and draw a line from this dot all the way to the end of your protractor. And then take your protractor, tilt it on its angle, and draw a line like that. So what it's measuring is this open space here. And that is a measure of 130 degrees. Bless you. Give me a thumbs up when you've got this part. I'm going to label this angle DCB. Like, right, they can be named anything. It just refers to the different points. So the measure of angle DCB is 130 degrees. DCB.
I think the reason why you do that is if you have another line to measure it.
DCB is the same measure as BCD. Okay? They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Question for you. If we know that this here is 130, what would be the potential measurement of this angle here? Remember, what we know is that a whole circle is 360. Memphis, what's a half a circle?
A cube.
Well, what's the measure of a half a circle? Like if this angle is x, okay? So we know this half is 180, right, Memphis?
Yeah.
So Annabelle, how would I solve for x?
180 minus 130 would equal 50.
Yeah, we know that this half a circle is 180 degrees. We're trying to find this part over here. Well, we know this part is 130, so we just subtract the difference, which is going to be 50. So this part over here is 50 degrees. Do you see how I figured that out? Okay. This whole thing is 180 degrees. This part is 130. What's the difference? The difference tells us to subtract, and that would be 50. Touch your brain when you have this part down. Okay, what I want to show you is that when we measured this angle, we used this 130 over here, right? Yes? Okay. What I'm going to show you is how we can use this 130 over here. Okay? But before you measure something, you look at it and you ask yourself, I know that this is greater than 90. So then you look at your numbers, and because this angle is open towards the right, you know that you have to pick a number greater than 90, which would give you 130. But you always have to make sure, see this black line here? See this black line here? Like, it always has to be perfectly centered like that. Because what happens if you just measure like this? You're not going to get the correct measurement, okay? You always have to make sure your protractor is aligned just like that. It had you do that and I ready, right? Good. Okay, what I want to show you is how we measure 130 degrees going the other way. So I'm going to put my dot here. I know that 130 is greater than a right angle, greater than 90, but I want my, so for example, I want my, if this was your bedroom door, it opens this way, right? I would open my bedroom door this way. I want the door to open the other way. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to look for 130 on this side. So it says 130 if I'm going to draw it going this way, but it says 50 if I'm going to draw it the other way. What would be the difference? Logan?
The difference is that you'd be doing 50 instead of 130.
Yep, the difference would also be that it's going to be an obtuse angle versus, do you know the angle that's less than 90, Greg? Acute, yeah. Okay. So let's draw our angle. I'm going to bring it up here. Draw my line out. And then tilt it this way. And draw it like that. So what's the measure of this?
Oh, 130.
130. 130 degrees. This angle here is the same as this angle up here. It's just going the different way. Logan?
Isn't the sides on this how it turns like you?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yep.
Where should it go?
What?
Because on ours, it said cute balloon. And what? It didn't go off. That's because that's obtuse.
Yeah, this is obtuse, remember, because it's greater than 90. But I just wanted to show you how you can draw both ways.
Okay, I will be.
Less than 90 degrees. If you take away the A, what do we have? Cute. What are little animals? Cute. So that's a little trick to remember, that acute means something that's little.
Except I can show you something cute. What?
I'm afraid, Ethan.
I'm not. You shouldn't.
Your little toe.
All I can.
Okay.
It's not.
Show me later. Show me later, honey.
It's fidget.
Okay.
Cute fidget. It's a mystery.
An angle less than 90 degrees. Kiki, pick an angle that is less than 90 degrees for us to draw. A number less than 90, that's on our protractor. Something like here. Less than 90, honey. 50? Short. Okay. So 50 degrees. So, whoop. I'm going to bring it up, draw a straight line out, and then like this. This is 50 degrees. So here, put your protractor down, put your dot by 50, Bring your protractor up. Draw your straight line across first. That always gives you your baseline first. Baseline first, okay, when you're drawing angles. And then rotate your protractor and match your dots from your base dot to your angle dot. And you got 50. Okay. Colt, you with me, bud?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a
This is a cute over here. What angle would this be, Greg?
cute.
It's big.
What do you think? Okay.
It's a big angle over here. This angle over here is a cute. I know for sure that this angle,
It's a
I'm going to measure it. This angle here is 130. What do we call angles that are greater than 90, Memphis?
Obtuse.
Obtuse.
These ones still have it.
Logan?
One thing you could also do is last time we did the obtuse one, we had 130 and we had to add 50.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But what you will see more in iReady and probably on FSA is that it'll give you an angle like this 50, and then it'll ask you to identify, meaning tell what the name of it is, which would be obtuse, 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 and then give the measurement, which would be 130. You can figure out that it's 130 by using your protractor, measuring. I know it's greater than 90, so it'd be 130 over here. But I also know, like Logan said, it's a half a circle that I have here. Half a circle is 180. So if you did 180 minus 50, you would get 130. There's two ways to figure that out. Okay. That's it for our notes today. I am going to upload this so you guys have it.